Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Rusty Clam No Garage. So as you can see, completely took down the old tent. The frame was just left up before, the whole top ripped off, whatever, it was a whole mess. Since then, my ex's mom has purchased me for Christmas a brand new shop. She got me a whole ass garage, you know, from Sanswizg, you know, that totally pronounceable tent company that everybody knows. But yeah, so today we're going to, in this beautiful weather that was supposed to just be cloudy, with a chance of flurries in the afternoon, we're going to put Rusty Clam Garage 2.0 up by myself. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get this shit set up. I've been working on getting this box open here so you can see what we're working with. It comes in two separate boxes, so I figured I'd open, you know, box 1 and 2 first. All right, gives you a count of what you're supposed to have. All right, so maybe the directions are in the other box. All right, in this other box, we got all the canvases and like sandbags, maybe. The tie downs, cross pieces, the stakes, the sides, most importantly, the directions. That's cool. And they even give you a pair of gloves, pair of work gloves. I have my own. I'm actually double gloving it today. And whatever those straps are. What is that? A little solar lamp? That's cool. All right. I'm gonna start taking a look at these directions and yeah, start putting this thing up. All right, so surprisingly, like, complete and easy to follow instructions here. Everything's pretty clearly labeled, and the instructions are really easy to follow. Super simple. It's like an easy set of Legos. I mean, it's not overly complicated. It's just a frame for a tent, but so far this is cool. I'm gonna get these pieces laid out and connected, and I'll show you what it looks like there. It's a little bit bigger than the old pop-up. The old pop-up was 20 by 10. This is gonna be 25 by 13, so it's a little bit wider and 5 feet longer. So let's get those pieces laid out and I'll show you what they look like. All right, so I get those like partially set up. I have one more section to add, but this thing is long. It's gonna be awesome. And I was thinking about it, and you know, wasn't that since Sanswig guy, the guy who climbed Everest? I think so. All right, changing over to Sleet now, which is like really cool. So those are all together. I put the cross pieces in, and then is the fun part, which I have to pull this whole frame basically over the top of that and reassemble it, push it up with the sides, since the truck that it's enclosing for the winter is already in place. And oh yeah, hey, we cleared some more spots, made a bigger driveway. The Caddy's transmission died. We'll get to that anyway. But yeah, so this ain't moving today, but now I have to put this frame up over a truck, so that should be exciting. All right, so clearly this is just not the amount of space to set up this tent. So I'm kind of gonna assemble it as I'm passing it over the top. And then the top will just kind of rest on top of it until I get the legs on. Oh, this is really not the way that this tent is supposed to be set up. And I hope, you know, hopefully Mr. Sanswig himself doesn't see this. Oh God. Oh, this would be scary if I wasn't painting it. Anyway. Whew. All right. Try not to bend some of these. Keep going. So kind of suckish, but this last D I went to go put up is crushed. Actually on both ends. So far, it's been the only piece that's been like that. But I'm gonna grab some channel locks and try to round those back out. But I got the frame sort of together. One more piece to put on, and I guess we're putting the canvas on top and then the legs. All right, so the whole top's done. I did these little cross pieces here. Tighten those up. And that's ready for this, which is the top canvas. So we're gonna put that on, stretch it over, because it'd be super hard to do once the side legs are on. So we're gonna put that on that. And then we're gonna put these things on here. We're gonna lift these up, put a little post in there, and then we'll see how tall this thing is. All right, it was a process, but I got there with, you know, some magic acrobatics or whatever. Yeah, so we'll get this pinned down and throw the legs on. It's not as durable as I thought it was going to be, but as long as I keep the snow off of it, should be good. All right, so first off, what I'd like to say is holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Look how big this fucking tent is. I have tons of space on the side, ton of space up top. None of those, if you remember, if you've seen any of the other videos, that pop-up tent, like the framing of it went right across here. This is like way up. I can put lighting up in here. Definitely gonna get a snow broom to keep the snow off the roof, but man, I even have space on this side already, and this truck shifted way over here. So that's pretty fucking sweet. I'm definitely gonna work on getting the sides up now. This is crazy. Man, I can even put the fridge back in here, the sink, table. It's just gonna be interesting getting cars out of here now, avoiding that well that's unfortunately placed right there. But I think I could even back out, pull in, and kind of back it down into the driveway even. We might be able to pull up and into the garage. This is kind of crazy. All right, let's get the sides put on. All right. Well, the tent is up. Holy crap. Thing is massive, tons of space. Came with these stupid lights. They ripped while I was putting them up. So why even include that shit if it's like, I'll put my own fucking lights up. Anyway, I'm gonna put the feet on. Put the feet on and probably strap it down with some buckets, and then that's gonna be it. I don't have anything I can really work on in here today. I gotta get some of this snow cleaned up, run some heat in here, melt all this shit, and work on starting to get reorganized. But yeah, the carport's up. Next video, not sure what we're gonna be working on yet. I don't know if it's gonna be another video on the Clam, or if it's gonna be a video on this, or if it's gonna be a video on the Cadillac. But if you wanna see more of this, more of the Suburban, more of everything really, just hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, do the thing so YouTube shows you my videos and stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my cool tent. See you next time.